My breathing is steady and shallow, the exhales causing slight disturbances in the fog around me, my shoes making constant smack on the pavement. The mist acts like a thin blanket, dampening my senses, making the world just a little quieter, a little calmer. All around me are the sounds and smells of pure, serene nighttime. To my left is the pond. Ducks are huddled along the shoreline, sometimes ruffling their feathers or making a sleepy murmur. I just passed the campus daycare. The windows are all dark and the playground is empty. The swing creaks back and forth slightly. There must be a breeze. I'm on my way back from a long night of studying. It's around 2 a.m. The cafeteria in the university hall is open all the time so students can study late for upcoming finals. I'm not much of a cram studier, so I'm way ahead and I don't have any exams for a few days. I should have made plans to stay at Erin's place. She lives on campus in the dorms and she gave me a copy of her key, which is completely against the rules, by the way, but she figured I might need a place to crash if I ever got too drunk at a campus party. But I'm pretty sure she won't appreciate me storming in at 2 a.m. when she, unlike me, has an exam in the morning. I brought the key with me in case I was too tired to walk home. But alas, coffee is a brilliant invention, and if anything, I feel wide awake. A noise. Just behind me in the bushes. A rustling. I turn abruptly and see nothing. A rat bursts from the bushes and scuttles across the path. I chuckle at my paranoia and continue walking, trying to regain my train of thought. There's a noise again. A rustling sound close under my back. I don't bother to turn around this time, knowing logically that the sound is likely attributed to some other small nighttime creature. But I hasten my pace a little bit, silently admonishing myself for being so ridiculous. I turn right onto a dirt path, my favorite shortcut, which leads away from the edge of the pond. There aren't any street lamps along this route, but it gets me home faster than the alternative. To my left are trees, not a full-blown forest or anything, just some shrubbery planted on campus in an attempt to make it look prettier. On my right is a fenced construction site. The breeze makes an eerie sound when it blows through the skeletal frame of the unfinished building. Starlings are gathering in the trees just above my head. Their twittering and chattering is a comforting distraction from the eerie sounds emanating from the unfinished building beside me. The fog is mostly lifted and I catch movement out of the corner of my eye, ever so small, just beyond the fence of the construction zone. A fleeting shadow, like a piece of garbage blowing around in the open space. I stop. For some reason I need to look, to see if maybe, just maybe, someone is in the empty building. Vandals? Maybe. I squint and move closer, grasping onto the chain link in an attempt to see the dim area behind the boundary. But I see nothing. I shake my head and release my hand from the fence, causing a shudder to go through the length of it. There! A figure! Sprinting between posts of the unfinished building. I know I saw it. But by the time I focus my eyes in the darkness, it's disappeared again. Then, a figure, graceful and ghastly all at once, otherworldly in some ineffable way, steps out from behind a pile of dirt into the open and stares at me. Without being able to discern eyes or any features at all, I know the figure is looking at me. I abruptly turn away from the fence and I start walking again, even faster now, the instinctive prickling sensation of flight running up my spine and making my hair stand on end. When I glance again, the figure's gone, but the sick feeling of being followed is still in the pit of my stomach. I can see a light ahead and I know I'm almost to the street, so I speed up another notch, almost to the safety and comfort of suburbia, almost in the warm glow of street lamps, almost past the looming construction site. I put my head down and walk even faster. My legs are burning and it's everything I can do not to burst into a full-blown sprint. I look up to see how much closer I am. And it's there, in front of me. The figure's at the end of the path. Standing under the streetlight, it's watching me, not quite human somehow. I come to a halt. Now I know I'm in trouble. I stand there for a split second. It watching me watching it. And suddenly, abruptly, like some horrible inverted flash of lightning, the street lamp goes out and I'm plunged into darkness. I can't see it anymore, but I'm not willing to believe it can't see me, so I turn and I run. Starlings are gone. I can't sense a breeze. I have no idea where I am on the path and I'm scared. Terrified. I can hear it behind me. A ghastly, curdled, gasping sound accompanied by a pattering of the thing's footsteps. They're getting closer, closer, closer. I'm still running, but I shrug off my backpack, letting it fall to the ground, and I glance back. In the flashes of moonlight, I see the thing tumble to the ground, tripped up by my bag. Definitely not human. I start running faster. There's the pond. I can see it, just ahead, the moon reflected in the still water. I sprint in the direction of Erin's dorm building, I can still hear the thing behind me, but it sounds further away now. I gained some distance when it tripped. I force my legs to go even faster. I'm panting and I can't feel my legs. I run back past the campus daycare, back past the cafeteria, and I burst in the courtyard of Aaron's building, sprinting towards the light above the solid steel door, already digging in my pocket for the key. The key. Was it in my pocket? Or did I put it in my backpack? Shit. I'm at the door now. The thing is behind me. I know it's getting closer. The light above the door goes out. I fumble in the darkness. The sounds of the thing behind me are getting louder and louder, and yes, the key. I'm sweating as I pull the key from my pocket and urgently feel for the keyhole. Oh God, why did the light have to go out? The key slides in the lock. I turn it, throw open the door, and rush inside to the warmth of the lobby and slam the door behind me. Silence. The thing throws itself against the steel door. A garbled cry of anger sounds from beyond the door, and then there's nothing. And then the thing is gone. I realize I've been holding my breath, so I exhale. My phone had also been in my pocket rather than my backpack, along with Aaron's key. I pick it up and seriously consider for about half a second calling the police. But what would I tell them? The key. Shit. What did I do with it? I feel around in the dark, but I can't remember where I put it in the flurry of action after I made it safely into the building. I quietly unlock Aaron's door from the inside, since I can't find the key and I don't care to get locked out, and creep into the warmly lit hallway, tiptoeing my way towards the bathroom, and my stomach suddenly drops. Like when you realize that you've forgotten to do something very, very important. I realize with sickly understanding, I don't know what I did with Aaron's key because I never retrieved it from the outside lock. The whole night comes rushing back to me. The darkness as the light above the door was extinguished. My panic to get inside to safety, slamming the door behind me, the horrible sound of the thing chuckling. There's a step behind me. The lights in the hallway go out.